Hello, I'm Dragon Rider Luke. I'm a Christian streamer, and I'm always up for a friendly chat about my faith. I also think that it's important that people read or hear the Word of God frequently, so the next 5 minutes or so will be a chapter from the Bible. If it feels like I'm skipping around, that's because you're not watching my videos in stream order. Acts 20. When the uproar had ended, Paul sent for the disciples and, after encouraging them, said goodbye and set out for Macedonia. He traveled through that area, speaking many words of encouragement to the people, and finally arrived in Greece, where he stayed 3 months. Because some Jews had plotted against him just as he was about to sail for Syria, he decided to go back through Macedonia. He was accompanied by Sopater, son of Pyrrhus from Berea, Aristarchus and Secundus from Thessalonica, Gaius from Derbe, Timothy also, and Tychicus and Trophimus from the province of Asia. These men went on ahead and waited for us at Troas, but we sailed from Philippi after the festival of unleavened bread, and 5 days later joined the others at Troas, where we stayed 7 days. On the first day of the week we came together to break bread. Paul spoke to the people and, because he intended to leave the next day, kept on talking until midnight. There were many lamps in the upstairs room where we were meeting. Seated in a window was a young man named Eutychus, who was sinking into a deep sleep as Paul talked on and on. When he was sound asleep, he fell to the ground from the third story and was picked up dead. Paul went down, threw himself on the young man, and put his arms around him. "Don't be alarmed," he said. "He's alive." Then he went upstairs again and broke bread and ate. After talking until daylight, he left. The people took the young man home alive and were greatly comforted. We went on ahead to the ship and sailed for Assos, where we were going to take Paul aboard. He had made this arrangement because he was going there on foot. When he met us at Assos, we took him aboard and went on to Mytilene. The next day we set sail from there and arrived off Chios. The day after that we were crossed over to Samos, and on the following day arrived at Miletus. Paul had decided to sail past Ephesus to avoid spending time in the province of Asia, for he was in a hurry to reach Jerusalem, if possible, by the day of Pentecost. From Miletus, Paul said to Ephesus and the elders of the church. When they arrived, he said to them, "You know how I lived the whole time I was with you, from the first day I came into the province of Asia. I served the Lord with great humility and with tears and in the midst of severe testing by the plots of my Jewish opponents. You know that I have not hesitated to preach anything that would be helpful to you, but have taught you publicly and from house to house. I have declared to both Jews and Greeks that they must turn to God in repentance and have faith in our Lord Jesus. And now, compelled by the Spirit, I am going to Jerusalem, not knowing what will happen to me there. I only know that in every city the Holy Spirit warns me that prison and hardships are facing me. However, I consider my life worth nothing to me. My only aim is to finish the race and complete the task the Lord Jesus has given me. The task of testifying to the good news of God's grace. Now I know that none of you among whom I have gone about preaching the kingdom will ever see me again. Therefore, I declare to you today that I am innocent of the blood of any of you. For I have not hesitated to proclaim to you the whole will of God. Keep watch over yourselves and all the flock of which the Holy Spirit has made you overseers. Be shepherds of the flock of the church of God, which he bought with his own blood. I know that after I leave, savage wolves will come in among you and will not spare the flock. Even from your own number, men will arise and distort the truth in order to draw away disciples after them. So be on your guard. Remember that for 3 years I never stopped warning each of you night and day with tears. Now I commit you to God and to the word of his grace, which can build you up and give you an inheritance among all those who are sanctified. I have not coveted anyone's silver or gold or clothing. You yourselves know that these hands of mine have supplied my own needs and the needs of my companions. In everything I did, I showed you that by this kind of work we must help the weak. Remembering the words of the Lord Jesus himself said, "It is more blessed to give than to receive." When Paul had finished speaking, he knelt down with all of them and prayed. They all wept as they embraced him and kissed him. What grieved them most was his statement that they would never see his face again. Then they accompanied him to the ship. May God bless the reading of his word. Alright, so, alright, so today is a, it's a bonus stream, this morning, and what we're doing with it is, I ran a poll, and it was a 3-way tie, so I just picked this one. We're doing Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition, 1 life difficulty. Now, I have done this before, on stream, so I have the What Happened active command, which is, if you use it, then it'll tell you how I last died on stream, doing this. So, fun thing, we go to start game. I currently have a running, so it says difficulty 1 life, and it doesn't say it's dead. Yeah, I'm not gonna interrupt that one. That was my practice that I tried doing yesterday, and I didn't die yet, so I'm not gonna interrupt that one. Instead, we're gonna just start a new file over here. Yeah, so I've played this game a lot. If you're expecting me to have a lot of game overs doing 1 life difficulty, you're wrong. Sorry. I played it a lot, and I expect that we're going to get somewhere between 2 and 4 attempts today. It takes me about 3 hours to finish the game. There's a beat it in under 3 hours challenge. I did it, and it took me, I think, 2.5 hours, something like that. But I was purposely not getting things towards the end, because I was like, I have enough stuff, I can just win. 1 life, there's never enough stuff. I'm going to get as much as I possibly can. Because I'm starting a new file, I don't get the opportunity to skip the opening. I don't think. Oh, no, I do. I do. Awesome. Let's do that one. Because you can't die during the opening, so there's no reason to play it. And here we go. If it feels like I'm going really fast, it's because I played the game a lot and I know exactly where most things are. Once we've played the first hour or so, I've actually got to check the map. But for the first hour, I know where everything is. I don't need to check the map. You can't actually move forward there without saving. It'll actually keep the screen from scrolling until you save. I just save as far to the left as I can. Because of the stuff I picked up earlier, I can kill 2 of the enemies here without even shooting them. Yes, I also have a specific pattern for... Oh. I have a specific pattern for what I am going to, get from, the upgrade chart. Going by that pattern, for the first hour or so, is going to get me a very precise set of skills that I really need. Just about exactly when I need them. If you put both of these keystones in the gate before you touch the ground here, you can skip a text box. Where sign goes and tells you what the keystones are. And the gates. Sometimes that enemy will disappear and become unhittable when it goes off screen. There's a lot of things in this game that do damage, but a lot of things also kill you instantly. That's the main challenge for this game, is all the instant death. Damage is generally not going to kill you. Because of how much I've played this game, I also know exactly where I'm going to level up for the start of the game. So it depends on me actually picking up all the experience. I don't need particularly either of those abilities, but I figure I may as well get them since I'm about to get all the energy back. I don't actually even remember what those two abilities that I just got are. Sometimes that guy hurts you there, sometimes he doesn't. I don't know what the difference is. Those things look like insta-death, but they actually only do 2 points of damage. Fun fact, Mapstone fragments do not have to be used where they're first picked up, and I will be abusing that later. Yes, all of the mapstone fragments are completely interchangeable and can be used wherever you find a mapstone. I'm gonna quickly open that gate so that it's open when I come back this way. Now that we have wall jump, we have somewhere else we can go. This is Blackroot Burrows. Every cutscene in Blackroot Burrows is unskippable. I don't know why. They're also some of the longest cutscenes in the game, so that's lots of fun. That's our only one for right now. We'll be at the next ones in about an hour. This place does still kill me on occasion. I have to be careful. It was very important that I grabbed that right there. That'll make it so that the experience points and whatnot will float me from wherever they are, even off screen. It's going to be very handy later, but it's also handy right now. That wasn't good. What? That is the very first time that has ever happened. I have literally never seen this game crash. Ever. And I've done a lot of things it didn't expect. I've literally fallen through the boundaries before because I did something it didn't expect, but it did not crash. It just put me in a different part of the level. Well, that's going to put me back a little bit, but thankfully I did just save, so... Well, that's a first. Okay, well, it's after I put in the ability points, so at least I know where I am. That's how that's supposed to go. There we go. I'm very patient with these because if you're not, you will die. Those are instant death lasers. While technically it's possible to just skip down to the bottom of these, I don't actually know where all the platforms are when they're outside of the range of solid. So I can't do that. That ball of light that we dropped off will follow us after we move away for a little while, so, and just drop down here. Mash ZR, and it'll put it on the pedestal. Here's our dash. First optional ability of 2. You can beat the entire game without ever coming to Blackroot Burrows. Blackroot Burrows has 2 abilities in it. I'm so used to having dash in this game, I don't actually know how you would get past certain things without dash. Because I'm so used to coming here as early as possible. That boulder, on my first few attempts, that at this thing, that boulder killed me so many times. It's so frustrating, because you get here about 15 minutes into gameplay if the game doesn't crash. And then you have to just go through 15 more minutes just to try it again. you go too fast here, you can fall through the floor. That's what I was talking about earlier. I have to force myself to not dash there for a bit. Ah, hey! Let me up. Some of these green flowers will give experience, and some of them won't. So if you see me not jumping on one, it's because I don't need the health, and it doesn't give me any experience. Also, select few of them are usable once only, but that's very few. However, they will only give their experience once, to my knowledge. You can't dash here. Lots of text boxes. Yay! If you mash A, Y, or B, then you can skip this. You can skip through the text. X will not do it. I don't know why. Only B closes the map though, so for the last set, I mashed B. The rest I mashed A because A is the least used button in the game. There's supposed to be a light there, but it apparently didn't spawn. A hanging light. Only it's there. That's weird. Lots of oddities today. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. If you fall below this thing, there are instant death spikes down there. That's supposed to be nice for you because there's no way to get back up. But, unfortunately, even after that thing falls, it's still instant death spikes, which has killed me more than once. Mostly because of that thing. That, projectile can stop all of your aerial momentum, and, if that happens, you die. charge flame costs half as much. Just have to hit these things once they fall and die. Here's wherever you've used that map stone we grabbed earlier. It just makes this a little faster because the map stone is right next to here. We'll be grabbing it in a second. If this rock gets stuck when you're moving it, as in you let it go and it's stuck in the ground, you can never move it again, because its position is perpetually saved. That actually soft-locks the game, because you can't make progress. We've seen this guy a lot in the foreground, but now he's actually in the playable area. He is a Gumon. They named him Gumo. I'm not sure why. You are not supposed to have dash here. You're not supposed to be able to catch up to him like that. Sometimes I can get Ori to come in early like that. I'm not sure why. Other times it'll just stop me right at the edge. There are certain spots where I do not stand here because you can get stuck there and Ori can't move, and then that projectile hits you and you die. It's not an instant death, but you can't move, so it'll just hit you until you do die. Sometimes I can get Gumo to run through the lasers here instead of dodging them. He is completely invincible. Don't worry, it doesn't kill him. I'm patient here because that's instant death. You can get through this without dash, but I prefer dash. Makes me feel safer. I have gotten crushed by that thing before because I got the timing wrong on moving out of the way. Sometimes this gives me a level, today it did not. It did yesterday. That's okay. That's all I needed. We're going to again abuse the extra mapstone that we have. We don't have to backtrack to here later. That gave me the map now. Not that I need the map, but I just like putting them in anyway. I'll need the map later. If I forget what's down here. Unfortunately, this boss comes out too slow for that level up to deal its normal, I think it's 15 damage. But having all my energy there does make that boss fight faster. And making it faster is nice because then this enemy doesn't respawn. I have tried to go up more than one level at a time, like I can go down more than one level at a time. It's not possible. Well, not at my pace anyway. I just die every time, so I've stopped trying. You might notice I'm holding on to 2 ability points. I can't do anything with them right now. The next ability I cannot get until I get the next, the next ability that you get from ability points, I can't get until the next time I actually pick up a tree ability. Picking up a tree ability will refill all of your energy and life, so I make use of that. We got double jump, and now we got air dash. It makes sense that they wouldn't let you get air dash until you have double jump, because most of Ori's jumping ability is horizontal anyway. You don't have to have dash in order to pick up air dash because of the stuff behind it. But, it's not useful if you don't have dash. people who come here without 4 energy will find themselves confused because you can't finish this puzzle without that. That burst that I did knocked the thing's projectile back at it, which is what actually killed it in 1 hit. The burst doesn't kill it in 1 hit, you need 2. I always jump there just to give it a little extra time so that it can turn off the laser. Because it doesn't turn off the laser instantly as soon as you move the thing over. What? I was saving! Two crashes today. I've never crashed this game before, and both times were while I was saving. And these are places that I just normally save. It's not like it's I'm doing an unusual thing there. I save there every time. How far back am I this time? I guess it would be right after I got air dash, wouldn't it? Ah, that's annoying. Yeah. If you're wondering why I save up in order to get air dash there, it's because of there's this jump right up here, over some spikes. Yeah, right here. I don't know how you're supposed to do it without air dash. I've never well, no, I have successfully done it without the air dash. I did so in my first playthrough of the game, but, let's just say it killed me several times first. And I got lucky on the time that I did it. With air dash, it's extremely consistent and easy. Ah, I missed. Oh, please don't crash when I go to save this time. Yay! Right, I can't get anything right now, but now I can. Ultra Soul Link. Now when I do a Soul Link, it restores 2 health. That's very helpful. I know how I said earlier that damage doesn't usually kill you, but it's nice to have that stuff anyway. get up there. There we go. He's giving you some more guidance on how to get up there. It took me so long to notice those things on the ceilings are bats. It runs you past the lever here, but be sure to go back and push it. You'll need it later. And by later, I mean in like half an hour. These are random as to when they fall, so I might take more or less time just depending on my luck and how patient I am, because I don't have to actually care about all the damage. That was an exceptionally good run of luck there. I've had to actually save before in order with the Ultra Soul Link and all. Just because I've hit so many boulders. You jump at all here, then it makes your descent slower. Not only because you're going up first, but also because you're going to hit a wall. And Ori falls slower when he's clinging to a wall. Or she. Ori's a girl. Before I realized that I could do those bursts there to get rid of those guys, I died so many times. Especially on hard mode. My goodness, this room is hazardous on hard mode. Hard mode, you take double damage. That's okay. Down a little further. I want my burst to kill him. I have charge dash. I'll be using that in a bit. Almost forgot about the laser. Both of these lasers have killed me on multiple times. try to come through here as little as possible as a result. Well, as little as practical, really. There's sometimes where I'll opt to come through here just because it's, like right now, it's easier to collect stuff if I come through this way rather than warp. Because I have air dash, I can do this. If you don't have air dash, you have to wait until a later ability. Here's what the charge dash is for. Again, not useful if you don't have dash. You can get up here with just... yeah, double jump. Okay. With only double jump, you can actually get up here, but dash makes it far easier. Charge dash is devastating for those guys, so... Charge dash is also extremely useful in this room right at the start. Because that thing over there is a hassle to hit with any method other than charge dash. Those things are that are crawling around are invincible. You can't target them. If you get a level up here, it doesn't kill them. Stuff like that. Oh, come on. Let me up. Timing on that particular jump is a little hard. Secret route here to skip some stuff. It's just a branching path. You can do it either way. This spot here has actually killed me a couple of times. Pretty precise. And then this thing here, you can cheese the puzzle a little bit. Instead of grabbing a second one of these things, this warp right here goes up there. And you can do both redirects with the same item. Well, that's not helpful. There we go. we get Bash! Yay! I can go up! Seriously, without Bash, Ori has no vertical ability. I use that green flower there as my marker for where to stand. Much faster than on my practice run, where I actually managed to miss one of those projectiles. All you have to do is stand on it. You don't have to actually use it for anything, and it'll still count as a warp spot for your map. See how long I can... I've actually managed to dodge this thing until I had already removed all of the decay. That cutscene trigger is wide, but it only counts when you're touching the ground. That works. Yeah, so if you want to dodge it on the way down this time, you need dash, but you can do that. Fortunate timing. These redirects are extremely generous, so I don't have to worry too much about getting the precise angle to get it up there. There we go. I've been too hasty before and actually gotten hit by that thing. That looked like it was about to crash again. I'm glad it didn't. Sign decides to do this while we're standing here, so of course we have to escape him. This is where the stuff comes to us is really helpful. Because we're not sticking around to grab that stuff. if you go too fast here, or he will not go any higher. And I can skip the cutscene right there. No matter how many times I do the Ginso tree, it really gets my blood pumping. See that air meter? Yeah. See, the upgrades that I've gotten at the timing that I've done means that air meter is not going to matter for very long. It's B to swim faster, so if you're wondering why I'm jumping right at the surface of the water, that's why. Same button for both jump and swim faster. What?! This is just a cursed run today! At least it saves right at the end of the Ginso tree. So I just have to redo all the swimming. I swear, I've never seen this game close like that. Ever. Until today. I'm doing things exactly the same way as I normally do them. I normally do this entire run without putting it down. So, I don't know. I don't know. It's not like I normally like save and then close and then come back to it later. No, I just do it all in one go. At least I got the correct experience here, so I can do this. But, it'd be nice if you could actually save! Right, it's not up at the top because the game closed. Water breath, done. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Can't run out of air anymore. Which is great. Can still get crushed by those, which has happened. One time I got a little cocky on one life doing this here, and swam through when it wasn't right after those things had opened, and I died. I had to redo an hour of work. Normally you'd come over here to get more air, but we have water breath because we've spaced our upgrades perfectly. Now we have better offensive capabilities. I've never seen the game scroll over like that for this boss fight. There we go. You know how I've been talking for all this time about needing the map? This is where it comes in. This is the collections part of the run. I won't be doing any major objectives for a while. Remember how I said to push this lever? This is where you need it. On my practice run, I forgot to push that lever, and so I had to trek back up the long way from grabbing this. Soul Links now cost less energy. Most enemies that touch water die instantly. I have forgotten about that laser on occasion and actually died there. This laser used to kill me a lot. This laser still kills me a lot. Ooh, close. Thankfully, we don't have to go back through there. Assuming the game doesn't crash, I guess. Not really anything I can do to protect against it crashing, since it crashes when I save. Here's another long cutscene that we can't skip. Seriously? And that didn't count. There we go. There we go. Lasers are now off. I don't have to worry about those anymore. Well, those 4 lasers are off anyway. Unfortunately, the rest of the lasers in the whole place still function. Yeah, Blackroot Burrows is home to a lot of death lasers, unfortunately. So yes, it is definitely the deadliest location in the entire game. Outside of the final dungeon, which is full of death floors and death lasers. have to wait here a second for it to load what's below me. There we go. Now I have some real vertical mobility and triple jump. You're supposed to use Life Burst to get across that, but I have triple jump and air dash. If you put this too high, then it'll bounce off the ceiling and won't get over. But you have to kill that guy on the other side in order for, to get through this. It's... Oh my goodness! Why? And why today when I'm streaming it? Ugh. And I was just thinking, oh goody, I'm past all of the death lasers. There's no more death lasers in Blackroot below that point. Well, there is one, but you're not going to touch it. You're not in any danger of touching it. So annoying. Hey, even he dies to death lasers. But yeah, this death laser right here is the last one in Blackroot Burrows that's reasonably likely to kill you. If you don't stand on this little area here, it's really unlikely that you'll be able to get that over. Thankfully, once you've got one over, you just tap the L button and it'll go again. 2 light bursts, kill that guy. Hey, it let me save this time. Alright, we need Ultra Defense, which is halves the damage against us, which is actually really helpful for this spot right up here. You get an achievement for getting the light burst in there. I'm not totally sure why, because you can't move forward or back, honestly, without doing that. Easiest to take out those first, and then we can do a leisurely light burst to kill for this guy. He can hit this platform with those projectiles. I've been victim to it before, but it's not likely. So it's very easy to get that once you've got rid of those first 3. You. And you. There we go. More crushers. These things, thankfully, haven't killed me yet. But they have killed those fish a lot. Aha! Much easier than smacking him. Alright, now we don't have to worry about death lasers anymore for a while. Don't worry, they're coming back, just not generally in as much of a frequency as we see down here. Or as mean of a frequency, because those have you running horizontally through the death lasers while on their path. And that generally doesn't happen in the entire rest of the game. See, there's a death laser there, but all it's really doing is blocking your projectile. Because if you aren't standing on this and that light burst tries to go through it, it bursts. Now we do more damage. Hey. I have honestly forgotten to do that one time and just done the full loop, then left this room without actually doing the objective of pushing that lever, and I had to go around again. I was like, what? Yeah, I got down there, I was like, why is the door not open? Wait. And now here is the longest unskippable cutscene in the game. Yay! It's a decent run if I can get this far, because after this point is the true collections area, where I'm just running around getting random stuff in whatever order I choose, because there's a lot of stuff I can get now. Not everything, but a lot of stuff I can get now that's really helpful going forward, but isn't really a challenge. Okay. We're going back up to the Genso tree because the area that was destroyed, that would kill you if you're too slow, no longer kills you for being too slow. So I can actually go back and grab some things that I skipped on the way up. That's the only instance in the game of being able to go back through an escape sequence area. To be fair, there are only 3, and the third one is literally the end of the game, so... I'm gonna go ahead and save. Oh, hey! I'm going to go ahead and save. I can't even save at one of those without it crashing the game? This is insane! Remember what I said about the longest unskippable cutscene in the game? Looks like we get to see it twice. Save here so I don't have to see that again. We're going to be passing a lot of save points, because that's the fastest way to get around. So I guess I may as well make use of them, considering the more often I save, the more often it will crash. But then the less I have to redo when it does crash. It normally doesn't take nearly that long to load that area. But hey, it didn't crash this time. Yeah. See, now we do 3 damage instead of 2. 50% more damage. Oh my goodness! This is insane! I can't do anything! Changed my mind. We're not doing 2 to 4 attempts today. We might do 1 to 2. Not just because I'm doing well, but because I'm spending so much time reloading the game. Look, we've got an hour and 13 minutes on the game clock. You might think that light burst can burst through that. Go through that thing. It can. You need something that hits a little harder than a massless ball of light. Oops. This is the point where I just sort of start wandering. I'll go this way. If we crash now, I can swap over to my other file, which hopefully won't crash, because now we've done exactly the same things as on the other file. As of right here. This is where the other file is sitting. These are still instant death spikes down here, so don't touch them. I'll have to come back to this later, but for now I can grab that. Well, I can technically go to the left up here and do something. I don't want to. I think that's the only post you can get down to 2 hits. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. I can never remember whether it's this one or the one to the left that lets out below. This one does not let out below. Oh, hey, 3. Oh, hey, it crashed. Yeah, I'm swapping to the other one. Hopefully it won't crash as much. Like I said, the other one is just a little bit back from where this one is. So, it shouldn't be too bad. That's so annoying how much it's been crashing today. I've never encountered this before. And the worst part is it crashes right before I save. Actually grab that. Oh, come on. Now we do even more damage. Okay, we're doing 4. Oh, I never knocked it down. Okay. There we go. Although this spot does have death lasers, you're not in any serious danger of landing in them. Oh, right, and, if you do... okay, so... in death lasers and other timed deaths like that, it will, so, in Ori... I'm saying this right here, right now, because, I know what's to the left of me. So, in Ori and the Blind Forest, if you die on 1 life difficulty, then you leave behind a pickup that brings you up to your next ability point. That's what it does. And it says how long you lasted. That's great. Except, if it happens in a timed death, it will stop you when you pick it up. Like picking up a life cell or ability cell or whatever. You just stop. Ends all your momentum, you stand right there, and the rest of the world keeps going. So, if you die to an enemy, that's fine. If you die to spikes, you can deal with that. It's harder, but you can deal with that. If you die to something that's instant death, like touching that's timed, such as a death laser or a crusher or whatever, you will die again, because you'll pick it up, and then it will crush you, or zap you, or whatever. You die. So, to avoid that happening, if I die to an instant death trap like that, I will run to the right at the start of the game, which runs you into a bunch of spikes that are right here. So that way I get that ability point that way, instead of in a spot that will kill me. a death laser down there. If you do not double jump, you will die. That's what the rock's for. There's a light up there that you can't see. There's no way to manipulate the camera so that you can see that light, by the way. See, it hasn't crashed once since I swapped save files. Definitely was the right move to do. I'm still not sure why file 10 is cursed like that, though. Zell. I believe I've grabbed all the stuff that I care to grab right now. But that I can grab right now, honestly. Double check my map. You know, I could grab that, but I don't care enough. Let's see. Yeah, there's a couple of things that I could grab right now that I haven't, but but they're just things like that, which is a few experience points. So we're not gonna bother right now. Yeah, I may as well. I'll go ahead and grab it. I need to go down to Lost Grove. Grab that. Nope, not that one. Sunken Glades, that's where I want to go. There's one other item that I can grab, but it's past a death laser, and it's not an energy cell or a what's it? Yeah, it's not an energy cell, ability cell, or life cell, so I don't care enough, and I'm not going to grab it. you could use that lever to do a timed puzzle there and stuff, or you could do Light Burst and skip the whole puzzle. That works too. I was going to bash it to direct it into one of those, but like so. Goodbye to you. Short cutscene. We haven't seen Kuro yet because I skipped all the cutscenes, but it does want to kill me. There's only one cutscene that I've actually triggered so far that would have Kuro in it, but there's another one that I skipped the trigger for. You can do it pretty easily with the warps that are into the that are in this. But in the original version of the game, you couldn't warp. Now we grab a plot item. This is the only ability that is not granted by the trees or ability points. And it's used in as the plot starter for the next game. You can talk to Sign there, but you don't have to. It doesn't affect anything if you don't. Just stand on top of that thing. You know? This is a place where you could reasonably die by damage if you don't take the time to actually grab all the health pickups they give you. There's an achievement for grabbing this thing. Over here. This ability cell. It's called Observant. Now we have the ultimate damage. Do 6 damage, which is triple what we did at the start of the game. Just talking to Sign there triggers the next part of this. You don't have to grab anything. This was one of the hardest 100s to grab. Because sometimes that guy just will not cooperate. Works. I have to kill everything. Those projectiles can't actually hit you in the air. Health than I thought. Bye to you. go. If you go too fast here, you will just run off right off the front of it. You can bash that light down there, but you also don't have to go down there. Yes, the most deceptive of these. Seriously, I had to practice this on a different save file in order to figure out which direction I was supposed to go here. The first time I got here on 1 life. So I was like, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go after grabbing that 4th one there. Because it looks like bottom left, but it's not bottom left, it's top left. If you try to go bottom left, you will just die. There's an item over here that I never get, because you're supposed to knock some stuff out of the way so we can grab it there, but it requires going the long way around here, and I really don't care enough. As such, I have never gotten 100% on this game since the first time that I played through it, because I don't care enough to go the long way around there. We've got a little boss fight here, but it's been a while and we have a little more firepower. It's not possible to get past the Spirit Gate, or to get to the Spirit Gate without the ability to pass it. I'm not totally sure why they have it, but hey, they have it. If you ever want to go back into the more confused area, you can just come up to this altar and press Y, it'll turn off. And you can go back to the area that I just wandered through. Otherwise, it's now a very straightforward area. This is now a very straightforward and tiny area. If you check the map, you can see that. See, here's the entire area. How did we wander so long in that tiny area? Because we did a lot more than just that. Another shortcut. Ability cell. The rest of the stuff that I'm grabbing on the ability tree is not really necessary and doesn't do a whole lot for me. It's still nice to have, so I may as well grab it. Three mapstone fragments. Like I missed a mapstone. I don't remember ever having more than two at a time. Oh wow. Oh, right. Need another one of those guys. Down here. And it's okay if I missed a mapstone. It's not like I'm going for 100% here. This guy isn't necessary for anything, so just get rid of him. You're supposed to lure an enemy over here to do that, but easier is just do that. Supposed to bash that enemy there, or this guy, but Light Burst is way easier and faster. Yeah, definitely the monkey that you're supposed to lure over, because he respawns so fast. We'll be grabbing this later anyway if we didn't grab it now, but I may as well get it now. Same thing for this. Alright, we got another dungeon. Time for some more instant death. Anywhere that the floor is red is instant death. Do not touch it, you will die. I just have to grab it once and then I can set it down instantly and it will follow me forever. When you are on the ceilings here, your left and right is reversed. It acts as though wherever you are standing is the ground. However, you cannot ground pound when you're holding this thing. I have died more than once to this stupid puzzle here. This timing platforming here. I hate it so much. Just getting the timing on that, if you get it wrong, you die. Now, you can go the long way around here, or... Light burst. Done. I think you're able to see why I get light burst as soon as I possibly can. Okay, so very, very carefully here. There we go. Same thing for here. I don't want to take the long way of waiting for that thing, so... There's just so much instant death here. I know saving doesn't help me any on that front, but it feels better. Whew. Okay, so that's that's a death laser. Boy. Okay. You might think, oh, we're done with that section of the ruins. We don't have to worry about death lasers anymore. No, no. Now it gets worse. Now we have a short cutscene, and then it gets even worse with regards to death lasers. I'm gathering myself for this, because, yeah, starting with right here... Oh goodness, this has ended so many runs. Wait. Don't go yet. There we go. Okay, now, so you can go back to the center, but it's easier to just do this. Okay, this laser, as easy as it might look, has killed me multiple times. By standing too close to the middle there, you will die. Wonder why am I over here? It's because of this life. If it were not for that life cell, I would not come over here at all. Okay. Judge where to stand. Let's go. Ah! Okay, I've died there before, just trying to cross that gap. Now we get to the most relaxed of the escape sequences. There's only 3. It's not a it's not a very high bar to cross, but it is the most relaxed of the escape sequences. There are actually spots that you can sit there and rest. because things on this are not timed on a universal timer, but based off of your progress. This one isn't actually caused by Sign. This problem isn't caused by Sign activating this while we're standing here. Rather, it's caused by what Gumon does because of us. He's like, moved by their words, he decided to act. He grabs this thing while we're standing here, which causes the whole place to collapse. Thank you, Gumon. Thank you so much, Gumon. The icicles like that are just damage, as is the wind burst from the side. But huge ones are instant death. If we don't get rid of that fast enough, then a huge one will crash down from below and kill us. We have these huge ones up here, which are going to crash down and try to kill us. We're going to go over to the side. Not too far, because then another one comes down and tries to kill us. Then this one goes up. We have to follow it up, but not too high, because then it comes down to try to kill us. And now we're done. That's the entire thing. That's really all there is. Very, very easy escape sequence compared to some others. Compared to the other two. Yeah. Okay, so we come over here and... cutscene. Not yet. Now cutscene. Skip the cutscene! Poor owl. Okay. There's a glitch here. If you die here, then there will be this Kuro that's currently in the background spawn there, but the one that just flew down to land there will land there in the same spot. Obviously, I can't die here and see that, but that is a glitch. Okay, so this is the stealth section, and by stealth it means you can go whenever and wherever you like, just to go fast. They brought this back of roughly the same length in the next game, which is to say it's very short. You don't need dash here, so don't worry about that. Again, dash is not required in order to finish this game. And done. That's the whole stealth section. And we can always go back if we like, and Kuro will not be there. We can do more collections now, but I'm not going to bother. Because I prefer to come back when we have our last ability, which we will get after doing the next, just before doing the next world event. It's called World Events whenever you complete a major objective here. There are 6 world events, one for each dungeon, and one for unlocking the key to each dungeon. For grabbing the key to each dungeon. So, My record is 5 because obviously if I got 6, then I would have won. I've gotten 5 about 4 or 5 times. It's actually really hard getting to the next world the next world event. There's a lot of death lasers. But up we go. Getting to the next world event is another spot where you can die, feasibly die by damage. But I have all but 2 of the life yeah. I have all but 2 of the life cells, and the other 2, one's up here, and the other one is in the final dungeon. There's a achievement for juggling a rock 5 times. It's talking about the big ones, not the ones you find here, unfortunately. Because if it was the ones up here, I would have done it a lot by now. I think juggling a rock 5 times might be the only achievement other than beat the game without dying and beat it on 1 life mode that I haven't gotten. I don't know why they have beat it on 1 life mode and beat it without dying as 2 separate things, but they are. One life mode is the equivalent of normal difficulty, except, you know, you die. And if you die, you're done. But, by the way, these lasers here are death lasers, so be careful. So, presumably you could beat the game on easy and not get the 1 life mode achievement, but the 1 life difficulty achievement, but at the same time, most of your death isn't coming from, most of your deaths aren't coming from actual, you know, damage. Most of them are coming from instant death. And doing it on easy mode doesn't turn the instant death traps into non-instant death. There we go. Now I get more experience, but considering how far I am along the ability... yeah, so what I just grabbed gives me more experience every time I pick up experience. Unfortunately, there's not really much use for it unless you're playing on hard difficulty. On hard difficulty, you get less experience as you go through the game. On other difficulties, you will quite easily max out the entire ability tree before finishing the game. Long before finishing the game, honestly. We got some more death lasers here. Be careful. That thing also doesn't count as a rock, unfortunately. It, like, totally would do the, the juggling if it did. I mean, I would have already done the juggling if it did. I'm pretty sure the juggling is one of the 3 achievements. I'm pretty sure I haven't done the juggling yet. I'm not totally sure I haven't, but I'm pretty sure I haven't. Okay. Anyway, push it to the right. Oh, can't. Bash. There's that. Very important, while it's blocking a death laser, do not bash it. You will die. There we go. That. If you just mash the ZR button, you will be able to maintain level flight without going significantly up or down. It's great for grabbing things like this. Time for our last ability! Woo! have charged dash earlier, this would be our first instance of charge. There we go. Careful, these are death lasers. That was very close to a death. Very, very close. There's our 5th world event, and despite how that ground looks, it doesn't actually kill us to stand on it. Found the Sunstone! Okay. Now to go back down. We could warp out with that spot that we just grabbed recently, but I don't want to. Because on the way down is our last is a life cell that we couldn't grab earlier because we didn't have charge jump. Life cell. Okay. I believe that's everything up here. It says 98%. That's probably pretty much everything up here. Okay. Yeah, probably everything that we haven't gotten is just, map or something. Yep, a tiny little bit of map up there that I never crossed because I didn't have to. Let's just go back down. Okay, so now is the time for final collections. But, I should note, the only things that I really care about are energy cells. Anything that's not an energy cell, I don't care enough to go grab. And energy cells are on our map. So, well, energy cells and life cells. That life cell is actually really easy to get really early on, but it doesn't really have much consequence to it, so, that's why I don't bother grabbing it. The Kenso tree is really tall. Okay. Energy cells are on our map, so I guess we don't have any more to grab. That's nice to know. We do have ability cells that are all scattered around, but as I said, I don't care too much about the stuff at the end, so I think we're gonna just warp. Yeah, let's warp over to Thornfeld Swamp. And, grab that life cell. I'm going to pointedly not get that ability cell that's sitting there because it's above a whole bunch of death, liquid. I mean, it's death laser enough just to get over to that spot. And then there's death liquid. So, yeah, we're not getting that. Warp over to Thornfeld Swamp, and then we're going to grab that life cell and head off to the final dungeon. Yeah, we do have. Oh, we don't have energy cells on the map. Okay, never mind. Let's check the map again. Okay. In that case, I will go ahead and bother to grab a couple of energy cells. You can see, ability cells. You can see 2 of them right there. I'll just go back to the Valley of the Wind. Be a nice, easy way to grab a couple. Thought we did have that already. Okay. I want you to go over there. There we go. And there's our 2 ability cells. Wait, I need 3, don't I? Nope, 2. Okay. Yeah, and then the last one is you can see through walls to find hidden areas. I don't care as much about that. Now let's make sure that we actually have all the ability cells. Or the, not ability cells, the, energy cells. Relatively small game. As you can see, we're coming up on the final area, and I've got... okay, there's one. So I want to go over to Bornfeld Small. Or I can jump to Moon Grotto. Moon Grotto would be a good jump, too. Yeah, let's go over to Moon Grotto as our first jump. Oh, first I have to actually get to a spot that I can do that. Here's one. Whoops. I don't know how I phased through the bow, but okay. That thing that we got over here with light bursts and whatnot earlier. Yeah, you're supposed to come here now and just float up to it. Oh, here's a fun thing. Remember how I said I skipped a cutscene trigger before? It's right there. It won't trigger now, obviously, but if you ran through anywhere between the Ginso if you run through this spot anywhere between the Ginso tree and the Forlorn Ruins, then Kuro will show up right here. Oh, never mind. I got the trigger. Okay. I thought that the trigger ended. I guess it doesn't. That's funny. So we got an ability, an energy cell there to grab. I'm gonna go grab. Do that. Can't get this thing over here without having it's not called lunge in this game. Charge jump and light burst. Now we get our last class of enemies, Fiery Hot. And our last life cell. Woo! So you can see that ability cell right there, and I'm not grabbing that because the liquid that is to my left, despite looking like normal water, you can also see there's some steam coming off of it. Yeah, if you touch that, you die instantly. Don't do that. That laser there, I'm pretty sure is instant death. That thing does 6 points of damage, so it's not instant death, it's just really painful. The only reason it didn't do that much is because I have Ultra Defense. Ow! Respawn, please. I need you. Okay, so, you see that red thing there? That is instant death. There's going to be a lot of that coming up. There's a reason why I haven't beaten this yet. Thankfully, that laser does lag behind your position a little bit. Okay, so, again, if you wanted to get that ability cell that I'm skipping, you need to go up top, drop a rock, and then follow that entire thing around and grab the ability cell. Again, lots of instant death, so I'm not doing it. There Here we are, the last dungeon. There are 8 miniature tasks that you need to get through in here. My record is 5. If you touch that red, that lava, you die. If you stand on this thing too long, you take damage. Thankfully, you don't die, but you take damage. Alright, we got our map. I just show you. So you can see there's 2 entrances above me. You have to do those first. Then you have 2 more. I've done those. You have 2 more. I did the one on the right, and then the one on the left killed me. Or, no. That wasn't the case. You have 2 more. I did both of those. Then you have the one on the right and the one on the left. And I did the one on the and I went to the one on the left first, and it killed me. That's as far as I've gotten. So there's 8 tasks. I've done 6 of them successfully without dying. The one on the left has an escape sequence, and I found out the hard way that the spikes during that are instant death. And it's a really, really narrow jump. It's a crusher. As per the name, crusher, it's instant death. Obviously, if you touch the lava, you die instantly. Thankfully, that is not a crusher there. We have 8 rocks to drop, basically. As far as I'm aware, these spikes are not instant death, but I don't want to try it. You stand on this thing too long, that's instant death. No! I couldn't get a bash off! I couldn't get a bash off. Well... let's update the what happened, and then, here, I'm gonna go back to main menu so it stops doing this. Let's update the what happened, and then get back into attempt 2. And 3 hours! Ah! I thought I was safe. I have to say, this is the most consistent I've ever been with this, because, I've never done, like... I got the 5th world event, right? And then I lost once, and then 5th world event again? That's the most consistent I've ever been. It's usually I'll get 5th world event once, and that's it for that day. Let's see if I can get to number 2, since that was a problem last time. Oh, hey, I got a bash! There's number 2. I forgot. That's what you need to do. Number 2 is down. These just get harder and harder as you go. So, don't expect this is gonna be the pace for the rest of it. They get longer and harder as you go. Here's number 3, which is... we have a purple gate. We have purple gates to open. Which you get by, you know, killing the things. We have another purple gate up there. We have, I think, 8 back here to kill. So, yeah, lots of fun. You have to be strategic about them, too. You can't just go willy-nilly. Because then you'll run out of ability to go up. we got one more left? Yeah. So I was like, I gotta make it yet to kill this one over here. And down it goes, and off we go. There's number 3. Into number 4. That's a death laser. Our task is to get it to move. Which is exactly as deadly as it sounds. Go, 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 go. Done. Whew. That's number 4. There's number 5. In my opinion, number 5 is the easiest. Not saying, or not the easiest overall. But it's definitely one of the easier ones. I'm not sure how I'm hanging onto a spike, but okay, I'll take it. It's much better than death. I'll take it. No, I'll give you that. Yes, those are death lasers. But I still much prefer this one to what's on the other side. There's number 5. those glowing balls of orange are actually just damage. They don't instantly kill you, but, you know, still don't touch them. This one cost me many a life on my first time through, so, you know, let's see how it goes when I can't die. Ow. Well, I got up and I didn't die, so... There's item 6. It's my record. Yeah, on my best attempt so far, I died in the process of the next one. Let's see how I do this time. Yeah, so this is an escape sequence to my left here. Beware. All of those spikes and red hot things, those are instant death. All of them. And not just to foes. So you see those spikes to the left of that hanging thing there? That's what killed me. I did a bash and hit the spikes and instantly died. So, yeah, fun. Oh, hit it one more time. Now run. Yeah, it saves your game like that matters at all. No! I was too slow? You've got to be kidding me! Alright, well... that's it for today. I tied my record. Or I guess I got slightly further. So that's it for today. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.